Hey there, it's Neil here, and today is day 3 of our 6-part mini-series and the change in the way we're living and co-living trends around the world. Now, I'm just going to move my head to this side just here. So, the reason that co-living is becoming so attractive and changing the way that people live is for these specific reasons right here on the screen. So right now, people are getting married later in life. So years ago, my mum and dad got married when they were 17 and had kids when they were 18. You know, it was the thing to do back then. But life's changing. People are getting married later in life. So the commitment to purchasing a house and starting a family is happening later and later and later. I'm 39. I don't have any children and I live in an apartment with my wife. So things are changing. And because we're getting married later, home ownership is getting less and less and less, and it's also getting less and less and less, not only because we're getting married later, but also because it's getting unaffordable. Real estate in Australia is some of the most expensive real estate on the planet, and if we do decide to have kids, I really fear for the way they are going to end up getting into the market without some form of education around them to manufacture growth or create cash flow from real estate like we do with HMOs. Right now in Perth as well, we've also got an upside down marketplace. So this is a great reason why people are starting to live in shared accommodation, because 82% of the houses available on the market to rent are 3, 4 or 5 bedroom houses. But 76% of people looking for rental accommodation are singles or couples. So we're building houses that are too big for the people that need to rent them. When you look at the statistics for renters, you'll realise that we don't need to build the 4x2 with a double lock-up garage. Yes, there is a need for that right now, but the market is saturated with big product and we've got an affordability issue. These two things just correlate really well. Affordability as well. Again, if we keep building 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom houses and even 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom houses, people on minimum wage cannot afford to rent these places from us as investors. So we need to target an area of the market that no one else is providing accommodation for, and this is when the HMO comes in handy. In Australia, we also build the biggest houses on the planet. That is insane. On average, 246 square metres. Back in the UK, I grew up in a small little 3-bedroom, 1-bathroom house. All my friends and families grew up in very similar sized houses. In fact, if you had 4 bedrooms in the UK, you were, especially where I was from, you were considered as wealthy. We're building 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom houses, and on average, we've got 2.3 people living in these houses. It's absolutely bizarre. We've got all these empty bedrooms. We've got people sleeping on the street. We've got people couch surfing. We've got thousands of people on the social housing waiting list, and whilst we don't provide social and affordable housing from the government, we do provide affordable housing that fits in between social housing and the private rental market. The opportunity here is absolutely ginormous, and the over 45 single female is the biggest growing demographic of homelessness right now in Australia. These are people like my mum, people potentially like your mum, who have came out of relationships and they've left the family home and they've got a payout from the marriage falling down, and they are couch surfing or they're sleeping in the cars, and that pot of money that they once had is dwindling down and down and down. This style of accommodation is crucial for these people, and we've also got the retirees who are retiring and they don't have much superannuation left in their super, or they don't have much super in their super. Again, they need to cut down on living costs, and co-living and HMO and room by room rentals are a much more affordable way of living, which will prolong the money that they have to live on. So I hope that helps. Day 3, the change in the way we're living and co-living trends around the world.